Howdy guys, I'm Payton Fretwell.
And I'm Christopher Gates. Thank you for joining us for another episode of What to Watch.
Yeah, today we're talking about our most anticipated superhero movies.
Yes, we are.
The nerds we are. We love superhero movies.
We are so excited.
Before I even got into movies, I was a comic book nerd.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that was the same way too.
One single girl looked at me.
What are you talking
but
about?
You know what? It was okay because I had Satana with me.
Oh, you know
and for those who don't know who that is, you're the cool people in my school.
Hey, look at you now. And look at Deadpool. Oh, my
Yes.
goodness. This is coming up pretty soon, actually.
Yeah, it's coming out the 12th. Starring Ryan Reynolds and T.J. Miller and Marina Baccarin. Directed by Tim Miller, who it's first movie.
Really?
It's his first motion picture movie. Before that, he had done a lot of
This
shorts.
is his first motion picture movie.
This is his first movie.
This looks really, really good.
And from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are liking it.
I've been hearing he has a lot of attraction to it. It's getting well.
And I'm glad to hear that. And you want to know why?
Why is that?
My special Valentine's Day is going to be with my girlfriend of 4 years, Samantha. She is going to be going with me on Valentine's Day to go see this movie. And surprisingly, it was not my idea. I was going to go see it by myself.
I read that report that actually the test audiences, which all of them have said very well, a lot of them are actually females are really interested in this movie. And I think that surprised a lot of people because typically during this time, a lot of them want to go pick a romantic or a Valentine type movie. And this is almost the opposite of just looking at it. But it's different and it's fun. Yeah. And Ryan Reynolds really seems to be in the character. I think that's going to add to it.
Yeah, this is definitely a passion project for both Tim Miller and Ryan Reynolds. At Comic-Con this year, they were so excited about making this movie. You could see it in their faces.
Yeah.
And I love seeing directors who are passionate about what they do. It makes being a fan that much better.
It makes it so much better movie. It really does. And I'll be honest with you, I had my doubts about it. I'll be honest, just because
it's Fox.
The last time we saw Deadpool, Fox. They did not do a great job with them. The X-Men Origins itself was, I wouldn't say it was a terrible movie. But this looks so much better. This is clearly the division of Deadpool what they were trying to pull.
And it was a good decision to go with the hard R instead of the PG-13 that like usually Fox does with the X-Men movies.
That's true. That's true.
I feel like you had had to cut a lot of stuff out that would have made a lot of Deadpool fans upset.
Especially on the fourth wall talk. That's the biggest thing. Fourth wall talk. Deadpool will do this a lot. Like I'm doing right now to the camera. I'm talking to you and appealing to you as an audience. Deadpool will do that a lot, but that's something to look forward to.
And Chimichangas.
Chimichangas, of course.
Who doesn't love?
And it's going to be funny. It's going to be really funny.
All right, so we're going to move on now to another movie I'm excited about, Batman vs. Superman. As you can tell, I've already picked my side.
I already got my hat on.
Team Batman.
Right here.
Superman, you got your work cut out for you.
I'm sorry, Clark, but we all really forward. And the person we're looking forward to the most playing Batman is, of course, Ben Affleck. Batfleck. Oh my goodness! You know how many people hated that when it first came out. That Ben Affleck was going to be.
They're
Batman.
like, wait, the guy who was in that atrocious Daredevil movie?
Yeah, the guy who did Chasing Adams with Kevin Smith.
I thought he was a director now.
I was like, Gone Girl was good, but no, he can't be Batman.
Speaking of Argo, the movie that he won Best Picture for, one of the writers for Batman vs. Superman, and I didn't know this before doing my research, Chris Terrio, he actually was one of the head writers on Argo, is writing for Batman vs. Superman. And you got to think that
that's going to add to the impact.
Yeah.
And the movie itself, looking at it, it seems it's not like Man of Steel, which don't get me wrong, Man of Steel's not a bad movie.
It wasn't for everybody.
Yeah, it was a little different. But looking at this looks so much. A great movie, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Ben Affleck is going to portray Bruce Wayne, Batman. Just a whole. It is a setup for a Justice League movie because right there you see Wonder Woman, you see
which we got a clip of a few weeks ago with the DC.
And I was impressed with that. That looks really good, and the fact that the Justice League movie and that movie is coming out both next year, 2017. That's going to be a great setup for what we got to see.
And this needs no introduction. A lot of people are excited about this movie. So many people in this movie. I don't know how they're going to have time for Captain America. Obviously, is the main focal point of this movie, but you got Iron Man and all the Avengers, all the other side characters.
It's basically Avengers 2.5.
It really is.
That's really what it is.
It's the warm up to this Ultron stuff that we've been. Again, if you don't know who Ultron is, you were a cool kid.
Yeah, that's right. And
for all of us nerds,
if you haven't seen Age of Ultron, you really should go see it because despite what people say, it's not a bad movie.
Yeah, it's definitely it lived down. It didn't succeed in living up to the hype that it was coming up to. So,
but this right here, just from the trailer itself, it looks like it's going to lead up to a certain height.
Yeah, directed by the Russo brothers, who did the Winter Soldier movie, which
one of my
was
favorites.
Great. It's written by Chris Marcus, who also wrote Winter Soldier. So a lot of the same people who made that great Winter Soldier movie. They took a Captain America who was kind of a bland character.
That's how I felt. That's
and
how I
made him
felt.
very interesting. It was a spy thriller.
It's a spy thriller, and Chris Evans he's played the role so perfectly.
Exactly.
Like I have so much more respect and like for Captain America. And then, you saw just the previous clips. It's the movie, they find Bucky, and now they're going against the Civil War, the Registration Act, and they're fighting Iron Man. It's just
much bigger scale.
So much is going on with it. Even much bigger scale than that of Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this helps the movie rather than hinder it. Another movie that has a bunch of characters in it, X-Men. Now, most of the characters are going to be newer. I mean, obviously, if you watch Days of Future Past,
that's true,
which
was just a giant reset.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of new characters because they've restarted the timeline.
Yeah.
In the old X-Men movies. So if you're coming to see Hugh Jackman and James Marsden and all the other people in the old movies, you're going to be disappointed.
You're going to be disappointed. But it's a great movie. Days of Future Past was a fantastic movie.
Days of Future Past was really good. And a lot of the same people involved with this, Bryan Singer directing, Simon Kinberg, who wrote Days of Future Past, is going to be in it. Super excited about this movie. Apocalypse, Oscar Isaac. A lot of people on the internet didn't like his look for Apocalypse, but you know what? Yeah, I gotta say, I like it.
I think he's going to sell the character. His Poe Dameron in Force Awakens. He's one of my favorite characters.
He's one of my favorite parts.
I think he's gonna sell it. Yeah, he kind of looks like Ivan Ooze with the Power Rangers movie. But just don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, people.
Yes.
The movie, just focus on it. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good movie. That's what I think.
Go into it expecting explosions.
Yeah.
Superpowers, and hopefully you might get a good story out of it.
Be excited for X-Men movies again, because at one point we were like, ooh, X-Men.
After Last Stand, 2 was really good. Last Stand.
Yeah, Last Stand. Then you had Origins.
You got X-Men Origins.
The newcomer in the group, though, Suicide Squad.
Yes, this movie, honestly, wasn't even in my top 3 excited movies until we saw that trailer last week.
The trailer last week.
What you're seeing right now, if you haven't seen it, go on YouTube and watch it with audio.
CW did a special about this earlier this week, talking about that.
Where we saw the Wonder Woman footage.
We saw the Wonder Woman footage, some new Batman, kind of Superman footage.
Yeah.
But particularly this was the big main thing right here, and this was really impressive.
Yeah, they come in with Bohemian Rhapsody, which up until recently, I thought the best way to hear Bohemian Rhapsody was in Wayne's World.
Of course,
and then I saw this trailer. Margot Robbie killing it as Harley Quinn.
Oh my goodness.
You have Jared Leto. You get a little more of him as Joker. You get to hear his laugh. He's dancing around with knives and stuff.
I'm glad he didn't do a repeat of Heath Ledger's Joker,
nobody
which was
can touch Heath
fantastic.
Ledger.
And, rest in peace, Heath Ledger. He did a phenomenal job. But I'm glad that Jared Leto has decided to take the Joker to a different tone.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy about the look at first. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't.
Damaged.
Yeah, the damage on the thing. I was just like, but I kept an open mind. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. Not with just him, but just the whole movie.
We're both Batman fans, so we're really excited about all the different Batman villains in this movie. And one thing I was very surprised about this trailer, Jai Courtney, who, let's be honest, he hasn't been in a lot of good stuff.
Jai Courtney. If you guys don't know who that guy is, go watch the 5th Die Hard movie and then watch Terminator Genesis.
There are 5 of them.
And when I say watch, avoid the 5th Die Hard movie and Terminator Genesis. Yeah, he's not been the greatest actor.
No. And in this movie, he's playing Captain Boomerang, which I hesitate to keep using the same joke, but follow me if you will. Yeah. Captain Boomerang uses deadly boomerangs. And
Oi, matey. Sorry.
Jai Courtney is playing this guy, and from this trailer, I noticed he's using a lot more personality than we're used to.
A lot of them are using a lot more personality than I was expecting, particularly Will Smith's character, just a number of people in there. I was really, really impressed.
Yeah.
Just with the direction of how the movie is going. Honestly, of the 2 franchises, right now DC has my interest more so with Batman, Superman, and Suicide Squad.
I think a lot of people are going to start being a lot more interested in the DC movies because the Marvel movies, whether you like it or not, they've been a lot of samey kind of tone. Hopefully, Civil War won't follow suit, but I'm really excited about all the superhero movies coming
Yeah,
out. We're getting
I-
like 2 a month now.
That's the thing. It first starts off with not Daredevil, excuse me, correction. Deadpool.
This is live,
February 12th. That was good. Daredevil is a really good series on Netflix. You need to check
Yeah,
that
go
out.
see that.
That's a great series.
All
But
right.
yeah.
We're going to end it right now.
Of course.
Make sure to follow us
Yeah.
on Twitter at WRBL, What to Watch.
And
Again,
you,
go
any
ahead.
questions that you want to tweet us or
Yeah,
anything you
if-
want to talk about, get in discussions. We'll
Yeah,
talk
get
about
your
it here on the
latest
show.
news. We got a bunch of polls coming out,
Oh,
and
yeah,
eventually we're
definitely.
going to start having giveaways and stuff. So
Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
you're staying tuned on that. And if you can only get it if you're a Twitter follower.
You're only Twitter. If you have Instagram or anything else,
Yeah.
I mean that's cool. But we're doing Twitter right now at the
Yeah,
moment.
we're
so
working on other social media
We're gonna
pages.
get there. Just give us some time. But
Right now, we got Twitter.
yeah,
So,
thanks for tuning in with us. I'm Christopher Gates.
I'm Payton Fretwell. Thanks, you guys, for
Appreciate
following
it.
us.
Thank you for watching. I'm still hungry.